Artie, Artie, Zen. Yeah, yeah. Look, we're just gonna throw some bars in, have a bit of a laugh, have some fun. Hope you guys like it. Much love. You know it is. Come on, you ones. When I jump on a track, I flow like an artist. Lyrical brush, I paint all my hardship. Take off too fast, so strap up your harness. Leaving the ocean parted. Moses, nothing. Needing to find my bro like Raditz. Believe it or no, my death's no challenge. I ain't the hardest, can't be rapping and wheeling. Chilling in the back street, chatting. Or we can stand in your place. Handstand down while we dance in your grave. Handstand plan, there's no chance of a fake. Being a fan cam ram, but the man on the plate unhinged. Hit the bars so hard, see that cringe. Solar bars, changing the colour of your skin. Polar charts, filling the Arctic wind. Know my path, lit in the darkness in. I know it's hard to be the goat. At last I wanna show my cards, I gotta bro with hearts, gotta devote my part to the bro from the start. Might as well go throw him a dart as I load my hope. I'm broke, I chose to go alone. I know my death's from overdose or comatose. To blow my bro dopes a rope, but use a choke, abuse a coke, diffuse at home. Flips up a pound, gives up on crowns, trips up, falls down, sits up on ground, sits up and out, through rubbish and bounce, lives ups and downs, she comes around. It's us without the us and ours. How the fuck did I wake up here from the haze and beers and the games of beers? How the fuck do I make it clear? I don't chase that gear that I hate from fearing. This is just a test of flows. And my grades are the best with those. Tell me that I'll let it go. That we frozen, let it float. Nah, we got that pound hidden in a mattress. Evergreen, not Everdeen, not Katniss. Snakes there, changing their faces. Too many catfish. Cause I'm a beast in the East. G's leaving these heat beats, needing to keep free fleas. And the peeps we see in the seas need heaps in the aqua. Deep for the backup, creeping the black up. Flee from the sergeant, dress up to dapper. I am the one, no matter. My tracks are tuney, you boys are loony. Calling him Clooney, just another actor. Your bitch mounts like a Fuji, passing around like a doobie. Taking her out, she's a foodie. I am a dragon, she slew me. And this is just a test of flows, hence the road ends at home. Dress and zone, finesse the flow up. Hiroshima, you know I'm gonna blow up. Cause the market needs another glow up. Flesh is getting harder, man's not gonna show up. When I jump on a track, I flow like an artist. Lyrical brush, I paint all my hardship. Take off too fast, so strap up your harness. Leaving the ocean parted. Moses, nothing. Needing to find my bro like Raditz. Believe it or no, my death's no challenge. I ain't the hardest, can't be rapping and wheeling. Chilling in the back street, chatting, yeah.
Yes, oh boy, you aren't you? Fucking hell, I feel a bit emotional now. Cause yeah, I do.
thought I'd surprise you with that one.
You did. You played the full Monty of his track, and wow, fantastic.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Oh mate, listen, it's a pleasure because it's a great track to work with, you know, and you know clearly as he's your son, you know, I want to support him. You know,
I know you do.
If I can get I can get his music out there, mate, I will. You know, because I love what he does. I think he's a great lad.
That was nice to hear. I just expect the usual sort of intro for 20 seconds, and that was great. That was great. Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. Listen, I just hope Junior likes it. You know,
he would do. Absolutely, be delighted.
Yeah,
be over the moon.
Yeah. Oh, good. That's good. That's really nice.
Yeah.
So, Football Refocus 2.0. Look, we've had a new background, and yeah. So, what have you been up to this week, son?
No, I'm working at my mate's house, and so he's on a property about 5 acres.
Yeah.
So we were really busy just getting it ready because he was having open the house this weekend. You know, and you know, people coming around yesterday and today. You know, I haven't heard back from him to see how it went, but he's trying to. He wants to get sold. He wants to downsize, right? Because my mate, he's a Leeds boy, and
all right, okay.
But he's about, you know, what I mean, he's about 12 years older than me. He's about 73. But you wouldn't think it either. I'm 61, but you mean if you stood next to him, he's the same age as me and you, Geezer. You wouldn't realise he was 73. Unbelievable.
Right. Yeah.
So he's hoping to get the price he wants and downsize and make life a lot easier for himself. Because a lot of maintenance in that 5 acres, you know. And it's an old Queenslander, what they call here an old Queenslander house, and it's all timber. An old Queenslander here is all timber house, completely timber. And even that in itself is a lot of maintenance. So, which is why I've been there a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know, the thing is, I'm in a similar position. Like a friend of mine, his sister has bought this house. She's just bought this house, and I've just done all the flooring for her, and I've got to go back there on Wednesday and hang a few doors for her. But yeah, I mean, like she's downsized. I mean, like she's come down from like a £750,000 house to a £300,000 house. You know, so you know they've downsized and everything, but you know the thing is they don't like bloody paying. They don't like paying the money. I'm still sitting here waiting for them to pay me, getting on my nerves.
Yeah, no.
But hey, you know, that's how things go. Not much football to chat about this week, mate.
No, mate. You're right. No.
Don't really want to talk about the international stuff, do we?
Not really. But even though I'd like to give a mention. I watch the highlights. I won't watch the international games, you know, especially the friendlies. They're boring. Man, I can't be asked.
Yeah.
But I do like to watch the 3-minute highlights of whatever it was. And I did that with the Wales game, goes up, and Bale's free kick. Fuck it now. Did you see that?
Oh, mate, listen. Gareth Bale.
Watch him.
You do realise he's on a free in August, didn't you?
Yeah, I do. I do know he's on a free, son. I do know he's on a free. I do know he's on
his wages are cripplers. But
so
I know, but ain't he worth it though? I mean, the way he can just pull a rabbit out of the hat, you know.
It's getting too old for it, guys. I don't think if he came, I do believe. You know, if
we'd only get a couple of years out of him, but
there's every chance, Budge, for a year it will come back to the Premier League, right? And obviously, I think the prime candidates for him would be Newcastle for 1 year.
Yeah,
you know, for 1 year, or maybe even Aston Villa.
The money,
even Aston Villa.
Yeah, the money's there, isn't it? You know. So, but you know, I mean, hey, listen,
500 grand a week. You know what I mean? He's made his money. Money's not the issue, now, is it?
No.
If he fancies the year in the Premier League,
I mean, I think he'll do a similar thing to who's Andy Carroll? Yeah, Andy Carroll. He just plays for a token amount now, doesn't he? Yeah, you know, I mean, exactly. He's got his dough. He's just playing for a couple of grand a week and that. I've got a funny feeling
we made him rich. He didn't have to do nothing.
Yeah. Nah. And I've got a funny feeling Gareth Bale will do the same. You know, just give me a token payment. Make sure it's working well for a couple of months, and I'll come and do it. You know, and you know, I got a funny feeling there'll be one or two clubs that'll be looking at him. You know, like as you said, Newcastle, Villa, possibly even, you know, Tottenham. They may even try and get him back.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, they've got the money. Clearly, they've got the money. You know.
Yeah.
So, did you see any of the highlights from yesterday's England game?
Yeah, same again. I put on the 3 or 4 minute highlights when I was bored shitless just watching that. But I do find the game mainly in the boring stage.
I went over at the pub to watch the qualifying for the Grand Prix, and they got the England game on, and I'm like, no. Normally they got it split screened around the pub, but he didn't. And I said to him, "Look, can you put it on one of the screens for me?" He's like, "Nah, mate. Everybody wants to watch the England game." Boring bastards. I finished my pint and left. I ain't been back there since, sort of thing, you know. But
got no interest in it, mate. To be honest.
Nah, me either. You know,
they scored a good goal.
Tournaments, tournaments I'd be interested in, but not these friendlies and the qualifiers. I mean, what great news that North Macedonia have knocked Italy out.
Italy are out.
Yes, mate, they're out of the World Cup. That's
unbelievable.
Brilliant. It's fucking brilliant.
They didn't make the last
Macedonia.
one.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
And if you remember, Budgie, right? The one before that, they didn't have to qualify for. Because it was in
No, they didn't. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, let's have a little look in the chat, Suze, here. Happy Hammerette. Good afternoon, Budgie and FF.
I think it's fuck
we
face,
know what. Yeah, we know what that means. Good morning, Happy. How are you, my love? Hope you're well. I hope your double shift. She's done 2 double shifts this weekend, Kieran. So
yeah, I know.
She's probably bloody knackered, bless her.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling relaxed and refreshed now, Happy. Disabled team, Stuart. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, I missed your call yesterday, brother Budgie. I was asleep. Listen, Stuart, it's fine. It's not a problem. Obviously, I just wanted to get in touch with you, touch base with you about when I can interview you. So we'll get together later and have a chat if you're available.
I think you might have to call his missus, Budge. I think she calls the shot.
All right, okay. He says, hi, brother Kieran. Hope you're well, our friend, which obviously clearly he's happy. Hi, Happy Hammerette. Love that. You're talking about the intro there, Stuart, I take it. Yeah. Obviously, you know, I'm going to promote Artisan as much as I can. Good morning to you, Lee. Thank you for joining us, young man. Happy Hammerette saying hello to them both. Oh, look, my brother's in the house. Yo, boys, hope everyone is well. Treacle, how are you, my bruv? How are you doing, son? It's the first time he's commented on a live show. Good on you, mate. And as you can see, there's a Chelsea badge there, so you know we'll just ignore that. Wally's in the house. Morning, Wally, or good evening to you, sir. No, it'd be really early morning for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, early morning.
5 hours. Yeah, so what are we looking about? 8 o'clock in the morning for him, innit? 7, 8 o'clock. And Lee saying hi to Happy, and Happy saying, can I just mention another beautiful moment in football? Ericsson scoring with pretty much his first touch. Lovely moment. Another touching moment, similarly to Yarmolenko's when he scored for us against Villa. Thanks for bringing that up, Happy. Yeah, great moment. Sorry, Kieran, go on, mate.
He had another screamer hit the post.
Did he?
Unlucky but not score that.
I haven't seen it even yet. So look, Happy saying hello to my brother. Look, hello, Mr. Chelsea. Everyone saying hello to everyone.
Budge, can you hear the rain here?
Yeah, I can. Is that what that is?
It's just come out of nowhere.
Oh, do you know? I thought it was. I thought you were flushing the toilet or something. Thought you'd been for a pony, son. Yeah, I thought you'd been for a pony or something, mate. You know.
No.
Happy says she cannot stand Bale. No, but would you object to him being part of our team for a year or two? I certainly wouldn't. Hoppy. Oh, Lee, I've missed that. Wally says, loved your mountain biking video. Had him laughing. I've missed that, so I will go back and have a look at that later, dude.
I watched it. It was good.
Yeah. I'll go back and check that out.
You can't beat Lee's laugh, mate. Lee laughs so fucking hard and good. Really good.
Yeah. Just so that everyone in the chat is aware, Lee, Statham and the disabled team are both, it's son and father, and they are Leeds fans and regular visitors and contributors to this channel and other channels as well. Happy Hammerette says she hates Kane with a passion that is immeasurable, but even I must admit that was a decent penalty. It was, and you know, he never really lets you down from the spot. To be fair, he's pretty reliable from the spot. She also says that Milenkovic would be a West Ham sized signing, massive. Yeah, Milenkovic. Yeah, there's a few rumours going around about him again now. My favourite all-time Leeds player, Alioski, love him to pieces. Yeah, good. Very, very, very good. Luke Legend's in the house. Afternoon, Luke.
Okay.
How are you, mate? Hammeret's just shattered.
I had to move inside, Budge, because I couldn't hear a thing with that rain. Smashing on the roof.
Yeah. So basically, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Coffee time for Wally. Well, yeah, it's coffee time for me. I've only just finished a large pot of it, actually, myself.
Yeah, well, not for me, Wally. Not for me, Wally.
Yeah. Happy says if he chops off that ridiculous man bun, then maybe for West Ham. Listen, the man bun or not, you cannot deny that man's quality on the pitch. And I have to be honest with you.
He does look like a fucking muppet, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And obviously, Rice is just class, isn't he? And yes, apparently, because I haven't watched the game, and I've only really watched, as you said, Kieran, 3 or 4 minutes of highlights. Yeah, apparently the whole game changed the moment Rice came on.
Did it?
He apparently changed the game. So it's one of those things that we knew would happen, but it's just nice that other people are noticing it. And it was a Man United supporter that pointed that out.
Well, it's been beautiful all day. It's just a big heavy shower now. It'll probably go away in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad it's shining there.
The sun is beautiful.
I'm glad the sun is shining, mate. I really am.
Yeah, it's beautiful, mate. It's actually lovely, and there's no wind. So, the temperature's pretty good, there's no wind out there. So don't blame the rain, Kieran says Happy. That's your pensioner ears that are the problem. Oh, great.
Well, that's partly it, Happy, but now honestly it's gone now, I think. Just when it hits the roof above me there, you can't hear a thing. It's just real noisy.
Yeah.
But that's gone. I'm going back out in a minute if it's fucking gone. I prefer being outside.
Oh,
anyway.
Yeah. Apparently, he ran all over the midfield as soon as he got on the pitch. Worryingly, though, he was with Saka just before, and he apparently tested positive for COVID. That is a worry.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that. But COVID is only lasting people a few days now, so.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
There's a hand on it.
It don't exist. It's just a bad flu. Okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah. It's that's all it is really now. I would say the latter, Luke. The latter. Taking the free kick, you would look like a man. All of us. Oh, it was absolutely quality, wasn't it? Yeah, brilliant. And it's also nice to see that Wales have won the game with such style. I mean, they really played well, and I thought Ramsey was quality in the
it was
highlights.
Ramsey was really good.
Yeah.
I'm going
Happy says she doesn't believe that he's got COVID though. Usual cheating arse, putting top 4 as priority. You're probably right, actually. You're probably right, Happy. Yeah, see, that's what I said, the latter. Where's he gone? Has he fallen off his chair or something? He's disappeared off and left me. Look, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm wearing me Brentford shirt today. Well, one of them anyway. Only because all my West Ham shirts are in the wash. And I don't really like wearing ordinary t-shirts anymore. Darren's in the house. Good evening, Darren. How are you, sir? I'm glad you could join us, mate. Thank you for tuning in.
Doing,
yeah. Oh, good question, Happy. If we had a choice of Man United, Arsenal, or the Spuds getting 4th spot, who would we choose? For me, I think it's probably going to be Man United. I wouldn't want to see either Arsenal or Tottenham above us.
No, I'd rather give it to Arsenal than Man United. Yeah,
really?
I've always hated Man United with a passion. So
yeah, I don't like Man United. I hate them as well. I've got to be honest, but I think I'd rather have them above us than Tottenham or Arsenal. You know, I just think, you know, the only London club that actually really deserve to be above us in the league is Chelsea, in my opinion. You know, and that's only because, you know, the quality of the players they've got. I hate Arsenal. I hate Tottenham. You know, not that keen on Palace. Brentford, you know, I love Brentford, but you know, they're not.
I don't like no fucker. But I remember the 70s.
Oh yeah, but that's just because you're a miserable old bastard.
Yeah, I don't like none of the fuckers, right? But I do believe 70s and 80s, our biggest rival weren't Tottenham back then, Budge. It was not biggest rival. The team we hated the most was Man United, because they were the most successful team. They were the biggest team, and you got more pleasure about beating them than anyone else. Now, obviously, Millwall were the thing, but we never played them that often. So it was always Man United. You took more pleasure about beating them than any other team. So I'll stick with that. I still love beating them.
Yeah. Right. Hold on.
And
right. So Wally says he would rather have Man U up there. Oh, right, yeah. So Luke's saying he don't give a fig about the other teams. If it's not us, then he don't care.
Yeah.
Who would you pick, Happy? She says, I think I would say the arse, purely because I like the way they have played their youth through, not through choice, but I like that. Yeah, I can see that. Arsenal or Spurs won't win it. So let them get spanked with the big boys, or by the big boys. Yeah, true. COVID, I've just tested clear after testing positive 12 days ago. The first 4 nights with him, I was flat on my back. Darren, I'm really sorry to hear that, mate. I hope you've recovered fully now, mate, because, it's not nice for anyone to be ill, especially one of our pals. Especially one of our pals in Thailand, for God's sakes, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Got
when
to
I first met my ex-missus, she was flat on her back for 4 days too.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind having a woman flat on her back for 4 days, I've got to be honest. Oh dear, trust me to bring the tone down, for God's sake. Yeah. So I've got this little idea brewing in my head to do like a couple of little player profiles and stuff, and chatting about certain players. So I've created a little playlist of little intro videos. Like, for example, if I was going to be talking about Declan Rice or something, I've got a little intro video for it and that. So I'm going to play them just to see if anybody likes them, and if you don't, then bollocks to you. Right, so first of all, we'll start off with Captain Fantastic. Have a look at this.
That's good, son. That's good.
That's my little noble one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the
track. And I got a little Declan Rice. I use the same music for them all because obviously, it's just kind of like a uniform type of thing, you know.
Yeah.
But I've done one for Declan, and I want to show you this one because this is going to be my first player bio that I do. I think I was going to do Noble first, and I was going to do. I've already sort of did a little thing on Lanzini, but I'm going to do a proper one on him as well.
Can't you do it on some good players?
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah. And this is going to be the first one I'm going to do. I'll probably do this in a week or so. I just realised I used a different backtrack for that one.
You did. You used the music I told you I didn't like, Budge, didn't you?
Yeah, my apologies for that. But it's still, actually, I quite like that one. It kind of works with the cameo. It's a little bit more dramatic. But anyway, yeah. So, and I've got one for our young club, well, our young vice captain Declan as well. I'll just quickly play that one quick.
Lovely.
Yeah, just quick little intro videos.
Right. So what we had happen this week then, apart from Jermaine Defoe retire?
Yeah, he's hanging up his boots.
39 years of age, that boy.
Is he?
Yeah,
is he really? 39. Mate, I loved him when he was at the Hammers. Oh, I loved him. I thought he was quality. And, honest, you know, obviously, I
thought he was great. Everywhere he went, he was good. He really was. Yeah. It didn't matter.
Everywhere he goes.
He was everywhere he goes. He was a quality striker.
He is great. He is great.
It's a shame he went to Tottenham and that, but he was a quality boy. True. And I like Jermaine Defoe. You know, I don't have the hate that a lot of people have on him. I think he's
me neither.
Yeah. And Budgie, he's another one that went to my school.
Oh, is he?
After me, obviously. But
he went to St
Bonaventures. Another St Bonaventures boy.
Yeah. I think that's quite a common theme with the young East End lads that played for West Ham. I think they must have had somebody at the school going, pick this fella up, pick this lad up.
No. You know what I mean? Even in my day, Budge, we had a big affiliation with West Ham, St Bonaventures, because it was a big old boys school, right? I think we was 800 boys at the school, and it was football orientated school, you know. And I remember in my day, John Chidozi came there.
Right, that's a name I haven't heard for a long time. Yeah,
that's right.
Chris
Hughton and his brother Henry Hughton. Obviously, Chris Hughton played for West Ham, played for Tottenham, being a manager for Newcastle and Brighton. And his brother Henry Hughton, he played for. I mean, he was at Orient. I remember him being at Orient. And there was a few others. A boy called Callahan that played for Ipswich. We had a lot of professionals coming out of that school. You know, even in my day, and a lot.
I suppose if a school has like football as its kind of key ingredient, as you like, then they're going to produce, aren't they? You know what I mean? It's like academies, you know, like you might get, say, 100 people go through an academy and only 5 or 6 of them are going to make it to a professional contract, I would have thought. You know, I mean, probably maybe more, but it's going to be a smallish number out of every 100. But, you know, like when you've got a school that's kind of football orientated and that, I would imagine that, you know, they've got a reasonably good success rate with their
I remember like, they had big connections with West Ham at the time. And now and again, when we'd have our training, you know, Wednesday afternoons, Frank Lampard or Harry Redknapp, they would turn up and be there for the afternoon, you know. We had it often, you know. The football players would turn up with us for the afternoon because, you know, obviously they were looking at some Bonaventures, any real good talent. That's where they were going, and they did. Well, my mate Tony, and I call him Tony, but Anthony Laronde, he played for West Ham, and his brother too. They both went to West Ham in their youth team. There was loads coming out of that school.
I think in Crawley, I think the school that's produced the most amount of talent, not necessarily football talent, but you know, has produced celebrities, if you like, is Hazelwick School from Crawley, which is it's over literally by the side of the motorway almost, which takes you up into London and down to Brighton. Yeah, I mean, Gareth Southgate, he went there to Hazelwick School. Yeah, Ramesh Ranganathan, you know him, the comedian, the Asian guy.
Oh yeah, I do know. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Him, yeah.
He went to Hazelwick. In fact, he was a teacher there. He used to teach maths there. And I believe also that Dan, what's his name? The one that introduces sports programs and stuff. Dan Walker, the TV personality, he went to Hazelwick as well. So, oh, you do? You would know him. I mean, he does. Oh, mind you don't watch British TV, do you? As such.
No, well, don't get it.
You might. No, you might not know. But you know who Ben Shepherd is, obviously.
I'll tell you what. I went. A good mate of mine at St Bonaventures was Darren Murphy, right? And his family run the pub in Canning Town. God, name escapes me at the moment. The Bridge House. It was a Bridge House in Canning Town.
All right.
His brother was one of the big characters in London's Burning.
All right. Oh yeah, Gary. Is it Gary?
Glenn Murphy. I think his name was.
Glenn Murphy. Yeah.
Well, I went to school with his brother Darren. Glenn Murphy was in London's Burning. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Glenn, that's him. Yeah. He went on into things like Rise of the Foot Soldier and stuff like that, didn't he?
Did he? Oh yeah, he might. I don't know. Being over here, I don't get to see what they actually did. But I do remember.
I know. He's been in a few movies and that, you know, and he kind of plays the hard man in them and that, you know. But yeah.
Darren was a hard coach, right? He's probably the geezer that got me into punk rock because he's the first punk rock geezer I knew. And
okay.
And I think that's why he was, because the pub his family run, they used to host punk rock bands in that pub. So that's how he got into it. And when he came to school, the first day he came to school, right, he had a toothbrush on a necklace, right? You go, what the fuck is
a toothbrush?
What the fuck is that, Darren? Punk rock, mate. That was that. Oh, right.
I love it. I fucking love it. Talking of punk rock, I haven't been back in the comments for a little while, so let's just go back into the comments. Where were we? Gone past all of that. Yeah, because I was just wondering if Harmony might have been in the chat. So let's have a look, see who else is in the chat. Chloroform does that, Karen, apparently. Puts women on their back. I know that's what he's talking about because that was the last comment. Yeah, sorry to hear you weren't well, Darren. Look at that, Happy Amaret's loving up Nobes. She does. She loves him. Got a full-size cardboard cut out of him. Scared the bloody shit out of me when I went to her house. I went, whoa, hold up, it's all right, it's cardboard. My advice is to take off the age budgie, just leave date of birth and then you don't have to change it. I ain't going to have to change it anyway, because by the time I've used that video properly, it will be correct and I will never use it again, Luke. But thanks for the advice. It's always welcome, mate. Constructive criticisms, etc., are always welcome, buddy. Hold on to Richie and I. Oh, hang on a minute. Hold on. Richie and I separated for the severe match, and I was flat on my back. Oh dear. Happy Amaret. I hope it's not terrible news. I'll talk to you later. Sorry to hear that, sweetheart. You take yourself off and do what you got to do. Let me know how it goes if you're still watching.
Absolutely.
Oh dear, sorry, Happy. Sorry to hear that. Is Lee still cutting the grass, Stu? Maybe. Who knows? Oh gosh. Oh, well, I hope everything's all right with Happy, and I'll give her a call later and see what's occurring. So, well, we ain't really got anything planned. So, is there anything you want to chat about while we're here, bro?
No, I just mentioned now that Stu and Lee's in there. I did watch their reaction video to the bike crash of a video they watched, and it was funny watching Stewie and Lee interact. They were just laughing all the way through, and Lee's got a cracking laugh. It's it was a joy to watch. Absolute joy to watch. Even though Stu was laughing probably more than Lee. It was really good.
Yeah. Quality. So Stu's saying he's finished the quickest cut you'll ever see, Darren. And he's back in the room. How are you, Darren? He says. I've got hang on, let me have a quick look if it's in here or not. Where are you?
No.
Oh yeah, look, I was when I contacted you yesterday, Stu, this was the background that I created for us to chat to. Look at that, eh? Yes. So, what was I going to say? Yeah.
What else you got?
When's our next game? Sunday week, isn't it? Yeah, Sunday week, I think.
Until next week, isn't it? 7.
Yeah. Everton,
Christ.
That's it.
We don't know. That scares me, that game, because they've been so shit, Everton. They've been absolutely garbage. Right? It just worries me. They've had a little break, a little get together, and we go, and we get it. Oh, I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, but the thing that gives me a little bit of confidence is that, they've still got Frank Lampard as their manager. So, I don't mean to be rude. He was a great player in his day and everything, but as a manager, he's not Premiership quality.
Of course he's not.
He should have stayed in. He should have stayed in the Championship with Derby, in my opinion. And get himself a couple more years.
I'll tell you, this is what an argument a lot of people have, is why someone, because of his name, like Lampard, with his dad himself, why he got that job. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. He has not got the pedigree for that job. Absolutely not.
He got the job because of his name and because of what he did as a player.
And what he did as a player. And we're not disregarding that, because what he did as a player was fantastic. Brilliant.
Yeah,
but doesn't make you
it's a similar scenario, similar story to, probably one of the biggest legends I've ever watched, and that's Paolo Di Canio. He was great as a player. I mean, absolutely magical. Terrible manager.
Terrible. Terrible manager.
Yeah. But in fairness, the one player that I thought didn't get enough time to show what he was like as a manager was Gianfranco Zola. I thought he was quite a decent manager when he first came here. Clearly his record. Yeah, clearly his record wasn't great, but I just really liked him as a manager. Another 8 months, 10 months, and it would have been a different story, in my opinion. But that's how life is. Once you've sort of started on that downward spiral, mate, it's fucking difficult to get out of it.
It's one of them, mate. No, I hope, I think we'd all love to see Everton go down.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably would.
Let's see him go down, but Budgie, I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
If you look at Everton's running to the rest of the season, they're in trouble, mate.
Oh God, they've still got Liverpool and City to play, and they
got
Liverpool, City. Yeah.
All sorts.
I think they've
Arsenal,
even got Wolves still.
Liverpool, Chelsea.
Yeah, I think they've still got Wolves as well. Yeah.
All tough running.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, they're going to do well to stay out of it. And what will give them hope if they beat us, and that's why we've got to keep them down there. We have to beat them. We really need to beat them and take 3 points off them because they're not going to get many points after that.
We need to take points from every game like that we've got left, I think, in my opinion, because if we don't, we stand a chance of getting taken out of the top 7. And that, you know, like for me, a top 6 finish for us is for me, that's where we need to be finishing, at least 6th.
I know, but
if we finish
it's looking more looking more unlikely all the time now. Top 6. We have to be hoping to finish top 6, hoping not to be 8th, because there's every chance we could be 8th. And I think that'd be the worst. It'll be 8th, which is not terrible, but we're in no European spot then. That would be disappointing. That would be disappointing.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, the thing is, for us to get back into Europe, we would need to win the Europa, which we stand a good chance of doing anyway. But you know, we've still got Frankfurt or we've still got Frankfurt or Barcelona to face.
Past Leon first.
And we got to get past Leon. You know, I'm this far away from getting myself a ticket for the Leon game. I've just got to negotiate a price on it now. I ain't paying 300 quid for it like the bloke wants. But no. I'll give him like 30, 40 quid over the price of the ticket if he wants it, but I'm not paying 300 quid for an £80 ticket.
Stream the other day, Budgie, and I thought the way the West Ham handled this ticket thing for Leon was absolutely a debacle. It's absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah,
they offered season ticket holders their ticket and 4 more if they wanted them. And I think that's terrible. That's such a bad policy.
That is wrong because, you know, there are fans out there in a similar position to myself and whatever that can get to games, but we ain't got a season ticket. You know, I mean, I'm not even going to bother putting myself on the waiting list for a season ticket. I can't be asked to wait 8 years or 5 years or whatever the bloody, you know, the list takes to get down. So
it's not bad being a season ticket holder, Budge, is it? Because not everyone can be. Some people work Saturdays. They can't be doing it.
And the thing is with me, I couldn't afford the layout for a season ticket. You know, it's the 400 or 500 quid or whatever it is. 300-400 quid or whatever it is.
Budge, my issue isn't about season ticket holders. It's not that them buying them. It's the club offering them for extra tickets because a load of them tickets now a load of tickets they bought are on the black market now. They're on websites selling them.
That's what I'm saying. Some geezers just asked me for 300 quid for one.
Exactly. Right, £45 tickets are asking for £200 for them.
Well, this is a £68 ticket, but you know, Bobby Moore, I think he said it was. 68 quid, I think the ticket is. But even so, I mean, I'm willing to give him 100 quid for it. I am. I'm willing to give him 100 quid for it.
But
I ain't going over that.
But but this is what I'm worrying.
Over that.
When you've got season ticket holders, right, you're allowed to buy 4 extra tickets, then sell them onto a website that then puts 200% on them. You know, it's wrong. It's all wrong because supporters then are not getting them. The right supporters are not getting them tickets. If you'd offered just season ticket holders +1 or +2, that would have been not so bad. But +4, come on.
I mean, the thing is, what really gets me is, you know, as you say, you know, a lot of these season ticket holders have got these extra tickets and they've sold them on to these websites and other people. But what really frustrates me is that a lot of the people that are disenchanted with the club, saying, "Oh, there's too many tourists, fans in the stadium and all this, that, and the other." It's the ones that are selling these tickets onto these sites and stuff that are,
because anyone can buy that ticket.
Yeah, and they're the ones that are actually giving these so-called tourist fans the opportunity to get into the stadium. So
exactly,
the thing, that kind of frustrates me. That's double standards, in my opinion.
That should happen that way.
I'm not saying that all season ticket holders that have done that are in that position, but there is a number of them, and it's on Twitter. You find most of them that are kind of doing that, and then complaining that there's too many tourists in the stadium.
Yeah.
So, but hey, what can you say? What can you say? So we've only got a few weeks left of the season, not long now. From my understanding, building work's going to go on at the stadium once the season ends, to increase the capacity by another 4,000, I think it is, to make the stadium capacity 64. I think they're only going to be selling 62,500 tickets initially. But I mean, even that, another 2,500 tickets, that's something, that is something. That's quite a decent number. Let's just hope they go to the right people, and not people that are going to just sell them on for a profit. I really want to go to that Lyon game, really do. And even if I can't get a ticket, I'll probably go and watch the game in one of the pubs round the ground. There'll be plenty of fans in them pubs.
Yeah, I'll be.
I don't want to watch it in my local with 2 or 3 other West Ham fans not getting excited as me. I want to be surrounded by people.
Even if you're outside around it, Budgie, it'd be a great idea to go.
Yeah, it'd be a brilliant atmosphere, wouldn't it? And and at half time, I might be able to go and do a little fan cam thing, because at half time they open up the side, let people go out to the Heineken bar and stuff, and I might even be able to get into the stadium for the second half. You never know, but I'll do a little fan cam thing and see what people are saying outside the stadium. Definitely do it after the game. So we'll see what happens. Well, not really much else we can say, really, is there? I mean, there's no football to talk about. There's no upcoming games that we can focus on yet, because there's too much of a time delay until the games start. So, I suppose we should wrap things up in a minute, mate, shouldn't we?
Got nothing else to talk about, goes that? No.
Not really. I mean, we could talk about some food, if you like, or TV or video, movies. Nah. So where's Kieran at the moment then? Is he out and about, is he?
He's been out. He just got home about 3 hours ago. Now he just collapsed. He was in the studio all day yesterday.
All right, okay.
Done a bit this morning, and now he's back. And
some new material coming out then soon. Working on some new material to come out soon.
Yeah, he's working on an album. He wants to put an album together. So. Cool. That's his next thing. So that's why he was in the studio all day yesterday.
Yeah.
He got
do you know what? Actually, Kieran. Do you know what? A few years ago, I wrote some lyrics because of a friend of mine that passed away. Sorry about that. Yeah, I wrote some lyrics about a friend of mine who passed away. He'd overdosed on heroin. I didn't even know he was on heroin at the time, but he overdosed and passed away. And so I wrote some lyrics. I'm thinking maybe I might send them over to you if you give them to Kieran to have a look at, because I know he'd do something a bit special with them. Do you know what I mean?
You never know. He might be able to do something with them.
Yeah, he might be able to. I mean, it's quite a deep and dark lyrics, but sometimes they can work well with rap and hip hop and stuff. Yeah.
That's
All
right.
right. Well, I'll dig them out. I'll dig them out and send you over a file with it on. See what happens. See if he likes them. If he don't, he don't. It don't matter to me. You know what I mean? They've been sitting on a bit of. They've been sitting on a bit of paper for about 14 years, done nothing with them. You know.
But you never know. You might be able to use
it.
No.
Yeah, you never know. He might look at them and go, "Oh, mate, I really want to do something with this," or he might go, "Do you know what, Dad? Tell him thanks, but I can't use them." You know, it doesn't matter either way. You know, it really. I would not be I would not be insulted or.
No, but either way,
disappointed if he don't use them.
You can use them.
I'll get them across. I'll get them across to you. See what we can do. All right. Well, look. I am going to wrap things up, Kieran. I keep looking over there for my clock, and I've moved it to there.
It's above your head now.
Yeah, it's above my head now. I can look above the TV, and it's there. We'll wrap things up. Obviously, I've got a couple of things I want to get on with. I want to make a phone call, see if Happy's all right, and if she needs any support or anything. She's had some bad news. I'll give her a call. It's been a pleasure chatting to you as always, Kieran. And this was an impromptu thing again. I gave you an hour's notice.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
An hour's notice, yeah. We'll get together one day in the week and we'll record something for next Saturday, because obviously Saturdays is a bit of a difficult day for me. And especially next week anyway.
I will say this though, Budge. Fuck Putin. He's doing my fucking head in now. I thought he was just having a bit of a tickle, but now he's taking a piss. He's a fucking shit cunt. He needs shooting. But apart from that, that was my political message. Fuck him.
It's a party political broadcast on behalf of Green Street elites.
Shooting is a cunt.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. Thank you for commenting. I'm just going to quickly go through the last of the comments before we go. Right. Okay. So, how much did you pay him, Stu? Just see if you come with a better quote. Hang on. I'm going to avoiding building a greenhouse. Everton have highest wage turnover in the league. They go down, they could keep sliding down. Yeah, that's very true, Luke. Very true. Yeah. It's between Leeds, Burnley, and Everton who goes down with Watford and Norwich. I got a funny feeling it's going to be Everton, Watford, and Norwich, in my opinion. I think Leeds will be pretty good.
I think Leeds are right. I think Burnley are not. Right. But we'll see.
Yeah. Surely we are all fans and supporters over land and sea. I don't mind making a few bob, but Phil, Richie and I would be tourists in the area I grew up in. Yeah, you're probably right, mate. But the thing is,
no, I don't think so.
Like, you're an expat and, home is home, regardless, and nobody can tell you you're a fucking tourist, mate.
Let's put it this way. I'll tell you what, if I fucking come home and watch a game and someone called me a tourist, I'd fucking knock them out. I'll tell you that.
I love it. Stuart says at Leeds, Lee was a disabled member who was guaranteed a carer's ticket when we was in League One and Championship. As soon as we got to the Premiership, they said Lee wasn't eligible for a carer's ticket. Well, that's
really
wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, Wally. Kieran's son is Kieran Jr. Obviously, as you know, his stage name, we'll call it, is Artisan. So. Yeah, hang on. Let me put a little banner up. Oh, no, not that one, dimwit. Actually, do you know what? I can't. No, I can. No, I can, but it just take me too long. But anyway, guys and girls, thank you for joining us in the comments and watching the stream. Wally says he'd definitely be a tourist taking pictures all over the place, mate. Everybody takes pictures. I would not single you out as a tourist, Wally. So, guys, girls, thank you for joining us. Hope everything's okay with everybody at home. Enjoy the sunshine in the UK, everybody, because it's a glorious day. We've got no West Ham football to worry about. You've got nothing to worry about. Enjoy your day. Get yourself a beer. Get in the garden. And, enjoy yourself. Have a good day. Kieran, I will chat to you in the week or over the next couple of days or so. I'm going to play out again with that video that I did.
All the best people in the chat. Bye-bye. Let's talk to you later.
Take care. Come on, you irons.
On your irons. Not here for
Artie, Zen. Yeah. Look, we're just gonna throw some bars in, have a bit of a laugh, have some fun. Hope you guys like it. Much love. You know it is. Come on, you irons. When I jump on a track, I flow like an artist. Lyrical brush, I paint all my hardship. Take off too fast, so strap up your harness. Leaving the ocean parted. Moses nothing, needing to find my bro like Reddit's. Believe it or no, my death's no challenge. I ain't the hardest, can't be rapping and wheeling. Chilling in the back street, chatting. Or we can stand in your place. Hands stand down while we dance in your grave. Hands stand playing, there's no chance of a fake. I've been a fan cam ram, but the man on the plate unhinged. Hit the bars so hard, see that cringe. Solar bars, changing the colour of your skin. Polar charts, filling the Arctic wind. Know my path, lit in the darkness in. I know it's hard to be the goat at last. I wanna show my cards, I gotta bro with hearts, gotta devote my part to the bro from the start. Might as well go throw him a dart as I load my hope. I'm broke, I chose to go alone. I know my death's from overdose or comatose. Will blow my bro dope to rope, but use a choke, abuse a coach, diffuse at home. Flips up a pound, gives up on crowns, trips up, falls down, sits up on ground, sits up and out, through rubbish bounce, lives ups and downs, just comes around. It's us without the us and ours. How the fuck did I wake up here from the haze and beers and the games of peers? How the fuck do I make it clear? I don't chase that gear that I hate from fearing. This is just a test of flows. And my grades are the best with those. Tell me that I'll let it go. That we frozen, let it float. Nah, we got that pound hidden in a mattress. Evergreen, not Everdeen, not Katniss. Snakes there, changing their faces. Too many catfish. Cause I'm a beast in the East. G's leaving these heat beasts, needing to keep free. Pleasing the peeps we see in the seas. Needs heaps in the aqua. Deeds for the backup. Creeping the black up. Flee from the sergeant, dress up to dapper. I am the one, no matter. My tracks are tuney, you boys are loony. Calling him Clooney, just another actor. Your bitch mounts like a Fuji. Passing around like a doobie. Taking her out, she's a foodie. I am a dragon, she slew me. And this is just a test of flows, hence the road ends at home. Dressing zone, finesse the flow up. Hiroshima, you know I'm gonna blow up. Cause the market needs another glow up. Flesh is getting harder, man's not gonna show up. When I jump on a track, I flow like an artist. Lyrical brush, I paint all my hardship. Take off too fast, so strap up your harness. Leaving the ocean parted. Moses nothing, needing to find my bro like Reddit's. Believe it or no, my death's no challenge. I ain't the hardest, can't be rapping and wheeling. Chilling in the back street, chatting. Yeah.